Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're looking tonight at Litecoin, where we are seeing a drop by 3.37% in today's trading. If you look here over the past 5 days now, you are seeing that the trend is turning red. We were initially looking quite good. From the lows to the highs, we saw this one go up by over 5, nearly 6%. However, it wasn't to last, and again we have turned red now towards the late part of the week. The question is, what happens going forwards into the weekend, next week, and all of the near-term future. And over the course of this short video, I'll be giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions on what that could be. If you do enjoy these updates, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, but please remember I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Do remember, you can find my Patreon in the description, where you will find more exclusive content on stocks and crypto coming up. Anyway, so let's jump straight in. Again, what stands out to me here with this one is the fact that we have seen this now breaking down yet again. We've come up to retest key levels, as you will see, just really struggling to get above the 120s. We're just not having that momentum at the moment, and we're seeing this one drop significantly. It's quite unfortunate at the moment because we didn't really hold on to key levels of support, which were looking likely. Levels such as 115, 115.50, levels such as, even slightly lower than that, potentially at 114.75. We've dropped quite a bit, and the question is now, are we going to catch this next support? Now, this is actually a possibility, and this is a level that we've seen hold up a couple of times in the recent past. Obviously, notably, we've seen this level that I'm going to call 113, 114 holding up here. It could hold up here again, and we've seen it holding up here too. So there is, of course, that possibility. It's not impossible, but we've got to ask that question, because if we don't hold on to these levels, the next push down, in my opinion, is very firmly going to be to the 112 mark. If that doesn't hold, you're looking to go down to 110, maybe even 115 from there, to retest 100 to the downside. Now, that seems a bit extreme, of course, and it may be, but you do have to ask these questions, right? Now, I've said this for a couple of weeks now, and I only check in on Litecoin here on YouTube intermittently. It is something which has my attention outside of this, and perhaps you'll see a lot more of this sort of stuff on Patreon if you are interested to come over. But here on YouTube, it doesn't attract much attention, but I am very interested in Litecoin. I think this is something here with a lot of potential, I really do. And I think mid to long term, if you go on to retest 130 to the upside, 135, things get very, very interesting. But I also did note recently, and that was after we saw this run up to, that exact range, 130, 135. This is where things for Litecoin historically tend to get interesting. I've given you the examples many a time, right? But we see this one go up to this point, we just can't break it, and then usually we come crashing down. Now, you come out to the past month, and in context, it is looking quite good, right? So we are still holding above levels at 112, 110. This is a historically strong support, as you will see back here, and also here too. This is a level that tends to hold up, again, 112 roughly. If we can see this hold again, if we go back down to there, that is a relatively strong sign, right? But I'm still a little bit skeptical. I'm still relatively skeptical. Now, like I say, long term, I am bullish on Litecoin. But I'm asking the questions as to, are we going to hold on to these supports? Now, I think it is absolutely a possibility, but you know what, right? Personally, I hope that we do drop lower. And the reason for that is because I want to buy more. That's just my opinion, right? Not advice. I am not a financial advisor, but I'm very bullish on this one, but I think short term you've got to be looking to that downside. I think we may see a green day or a couple of green days over the next few days. In terms of upside breaks, let's get rid of this. Yeah, upside breaks, I think you're looking to obviously push above some critical levels, most notably 116, then pushing up potentially on to 117.50 before a final and potentially monumental push up to the 119s and into 120. From 120, if we are able to go up there, we run the risk of, well, it's not a risk, it's actually a good thing, of retesting 125, then ultimately onto 130 for a potential retest of 135. Now, I think Again, it is more than likely that we may see some green action in the next few days. We are very much coming towards oversold here, and I think the trend will ultimately fix itself in the next couple of hours, maybe the next couple of days. But going into the more mid-term, the question is, are we able to hold on to these support ranges in the 110s, the high 105s, 109s, right? That's going to be something that matters more, in my opinion. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be short-term traders in Litecoin. They may not like what I have to say, but again, if you are more of a long-term investor, as I see myself as, perhaps you are going to get better prices to come. Obviously, time will tell. I may be wrong, but that is my personal opinion. Again, at the very least, I think we're looking at 112 to the downside, or at least I'm hoping for that, right? But no, I think if this 113 doesn't hold, 112. And if it does, like I say, the key levels to the upside that I am looking to push through. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one down in the comments. Thank you for your time, guys, and I do hope I will see you again. If you guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day, I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right, guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here, guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks, but do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment, guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from 1450 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, on these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video.